Hey guys, and welcome to my channel if you are new, or welcome back if you are back. Either way, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, my name is Rabbit and my pronouns are they, them, and I'm really excited to take you guys on this little vloggy thing today. Basically, I'm gonna go get my freckles redone. So these are my freckle tattoos as they are right now. So I've had them in a for totals time, like 3 years probably, and I've gotten them redone twice, so this will be my third time, and I just figured I'd like kind of vlog it for you guys in case anyone is curious about that. Plus the studio that it's done in is like so pretty. My boyfriend actually works with Sydney, the artist that I'm going to, and she's so talented and just like has such a beautiful workspace, and I love going there, whether I'm visiting him or her. So yeah, let's get on over there, and I hope you enjoy. Really quick before I leave, outfit check. Okay, big old necklace, heart-shaped locker, because Valentine's Day is coming up. This thing that I DIY'd recently. People person shirt from the thrift store. Skirt that I DIY'd. I have a whole video where I talk about it. Purse that I recently added a pom-pom to. Lemon in the background, the reason I haven't been able to make my bed today because she's been on it all day. And these boots that I found on Facebook Marketplace for $40, and they threw in a free pair of boots. It was ridiculous. I am feeling so blessed and very happy. Got my mask, and we will be on our way. So, Kate and I just got home from our freckle tattoos. On day one, it always looks pretty ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm standing in this mirror because it has the best lighting in my house. But I'll show you guys my face. Very wild looking. Mine is much less bloody than Cage's. But as you can see, day one looks like this. I'll show you guys like day two, day three, etc., etc. But like, yeah, day one, it looks, it's a moment. But in case anyone's curious. And I have a very solid skincare routine. I will pride myself on that. I'm like very good at like keeping consistent on like washing, moisturizing, sunscreen, that kind of thing. So my freckles, I have a feeling they're gonna stay really well. Probably not gonna fall out too much over the next couple days. My boyfriend, however, has been a little bit not so much on the skincare lately, so his freckles are pretty bloody. But yeah, like as you can see, mine like just got them like 30 minutes ago. Pretty chill, pretty happy looking. My eyes are still watery. Holy cow, I can't. Can I show my YouTube people your freckles? Sure. This is Cage on day one. As you can see, it's a little bloodier. Mine look much happier than his. I feel a little bit bad. Okay. Hello, so it is the evening of day one of fresh freckle tattoos. I'm just gonna take off my makeup basically and do really light skincare tonight because I don't want to like mess anything up too much. I know you're technically not supposed to do anything like on new tattoos and I should just leave them be, but I like cannot handle like nothing on my face. So I'm just gonna put like maybe a smidge of lotion around where I didn't get them and try to leave them as best as I can and try to very gently take off my eye makeup. So wish me luck. I usually like to use an oil-based makeup remover. My favorite one that I haven't gotten for a while is the Clean It Zero Balm, the one that comes in pink. It's very effective and it smells nice. It sucks because my face has been like a smidge itchy, like not because of freckles. Honestly, I can't really feel them. It's not like really painful afterwards. While I was getting them, pain levels varied. Like when she started, I was like, oh my gosh, not feeling it at all. It was super nice because the numbing cream worked a lot. But around my eyeballs, like in this area, oh my god, it was so painful. And then the other thing that's like not super fun about freckle tattoos or like tattoos close to your face, I guess in general, at least for me, is that my eyes were watering like nobody's business, which I have very watery eyes in general, which is very annoying because I can't like do cool eye makeup in my inner corners. Yeah, so yeah, my eyes were watering like nobody's business, but it was actually not that painful except for when it was around my eye sockets. And then Sydney was saying that the bridge of the nose would be painful. It wasn't that bad, as I remember. Same as last time, it was just really around like the occipital bone, I guess it would be. Like eye sockets, very, very painful. So with any tattoos, I think they're more painful the more bony you are, or like the more bony the area is, because when she was doing like the fattier parts of my face, it was not bad at all. Oh, it's so stressful to take off makeup around fresh tattoos. But I'm very thankful that I'm pretty good at keeping up on skincare because the tattoos will stay in. If I was not, they have a much bigger chance of like genuinely like falling out, like flaking out. Sydney's really nice about like doing touch-ups for free afterwards in case things don't go as planned, but I don't think I'll need them. Cage might. Gonna go with some very gentle washing of the remainders. Oh my gosh, so stressful. Trying not to rub too much because I don't want the ink to flake off. But I need to get the makeup off, so it's kind of an issue, you know? Okay, it stung like a little bit, but I'll live. I'm supposed to wash my hair tonight though. I'm not looking forward to that. But maybe with more time in the shower, more of my eye makeup will come off and that will be good. So yeah, check in with you tomorrow about how they're looking. It is day 2 of freckle tattoo. Sorry, I still haven't like done my hair and stuff. Just wanted to check in and show y'all how it's going. I did not really put any makeup on the face part of my face, just on my eyes and my brows. I find it really helps to do like, I mean, I always do kind of this makeup, but like more dramatic when you have new freckle tattoos, so it distracts from the thing, or like more soft. Like today I tried to go for like a more soft look, so it kind of balances it out. But yeah, as you can see, still looks a little weird. I just have to go to work today, do grocery, post office, couple errands, like whatever. Luckily, gonna keep my mask on so you won't see the majority of this, but it does look a little weird and I don't like getting stared at and I don't like getting questions about it, like when I'm out and about. So, it'll be fine, but then I have the next 2 days off, so it'll be good to chill out. But yeah, the bumpiness, like they're much less bumpy than they were yesterday. The ones on my forehead are a little more, they feel more peely than the ones on my cheeks that feel like they've set in a little bit more. But yeah, day 2, that's what we're looking like. Check in with you tomorrow and we'll see where we are. Bye. Hello, it is February 14th, day 3 of fresh freckles, I would suppose. Looking much more manageable today, even though I still feel a little bit like a strawberry. This is what the healing is looking like. I'm very pleased that these stayed in. I was really worried they'd fall out. Everything else also looking like it's staying in and getting a little more like sunken in there, which is very good to see. Probably catch up with you in like a week from the time I got them to see like the fully healed process, but I'd say this is like 70% there. Hopefully they fade a little more, but yeah, pretty happy with it. Feeling like a strawberry, but it's all good. Hello friends, it's time for a freckle update. I meant to film this earlier, but my mouth, I don't know if you can kind of see it, but my mouth swelled up so bad from my braces. You can't see them. They're like in the back and it's shredding. It's horrifying. So I couldn't film it on the day, like exactly a week after I got the piercings, the freckles, but I figured I'd pop in today and show you how they healed. It's February 23rd for the record, and I did do some makeup, but I just figured I'd show the healing process. I'd say this is like probably 100% healed, if not completely, like just about. I'm not gonna film the Q&A kind of portion today, just because I'm still pretty sensitive, but maybe coming soon. I mean, definitely coming soon. Soon, like in 2 seconds for you, but in a long time for me. This is what it looks like. Really, really happy. Unfortunately, they like totally rubbed off where my glasses like sit. But they stayed really well on like the sides of my face, and then like semi-well on my cheeks. I think more on this cheek than on this cheek. But you can also still see like the older ones underneath it. They're like much more orange, and the new ones are much more brown. So yeah, that's what freckles are looking like on February 23rd, a little after a week of getting them. Much more normal, much more like you can go out in public with these and not feel ridiculous. So yeah, that's that. See you for the Q&A portion in a moment. Hey friends, I am back, and it's March 1st, and I'd say my freckles are definitely like fully healed. Yes, hello. I gotta go to work later today, but I thought I'd pop in really quick and do the final part of this video, which is answering your guys' questions. Thank you so much for sending them in. So I'm just gonna go in the order that like my phone kind of shows them, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first question is from Shizu808, and they asked, how long did it take to heal? 3 to 4 days to have it like not look ridiculous, but then like a week to like fully healed. Did you have to make any changes to your makeup / skincare routine during the healing process or afterward? Yeah, so I was supposed to not use too much lotion, but like my skin's very dry, so I just like was very gentle. Like every time I put on lotion, I would like pat it on, and like normally I try to do that anyway because you're not supposed to like rub it on your skin and like blah 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 blah. Usually I'm too lazy, but yeah, every time I put on like my face lotion, I was like very gentle, and when I like washed my face, I tried to like just wash my eye makeup and my eyebrows off and like really not touch the rest of my face. Nothing crazy right after I got them, but it's very important that you're like super moisturized before you get them, because my boyfriend like was not taking super great care of his skin, and his freckles, like so many of them fell out, and now he's like taking much better care, and I think when he gets them touched up, it's gonna like look so much better. Yeah, thank you for your question. Okay, next person. Andromeda. Do they use the same type of machine as body tats, or do they use a cosmetic type like the ones they use for permanent makeup? I think it's a body tattoo machine, but I don't know that much about machines, but I think it's the same as the body tattoo one. How painful is it being on your face? So I use numbing cream, like I mentioned, and that helps so freaking much. So when it first started, I was like, oh whoa, like I can barely feel this, like on the fattier parts of my face, like on my cheeks and stuff, totally fine. Around my eyes, it feels like you have like a little drill that's like going into your eye, at least for me, especially like right under like the eye socket was freaking horrible. So that was extremely painful. That was like, I don't want to be like a wimp, but like that was like an 8, like that was like bad. But for the most part, it was like a 3, 4, and I'm like a very sensitive person, so please factor in the fact that that has numbing cream. But I've heard other people compare it to the pain of plucking your eyebrows or whatever, which like, yes, if you count the fact that sometimes you get one eyebrow that like hurts so freaking bad and you're just like, oh my god, what the fuck was that? So yeah, if you count the fact that that sometimes happens, then yes, I would, oh my god, go away, please. There's like a person like looking at me in my window, and I'm like filming right now, and it's like, please fuck off. Go away, dude. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, like literally you could stop anywhere else. Ah! I hate being anxious about filming stuff. Okay, just leave. Now you're on the phone? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'm ignoring this person, they don't exist. Yeah, so it was really painful around my eyeballs. On the rest of my face, it was like a 2 to a 4. But that's including numbing cream. If I hadn't had numbing cream, who knows? How itchy was the healing? The thing with, yeah, so it was like itchy for like a day or two, and it's like very, like you forget that they're on your face because you don't see them, and then you like go to itch, and then you're like, oh my god, my face is like super lumpy bumpy. Oh my god, you're still here? Holy shit. off. Okay, so yeah, sometimes they get super itchy, and then you are like, oh, I'm gonna itch, and then you're like, oh no, it's like super bumpy. So yeah, it was like a little bit itchy, but I'd notice as soon as I went to itch, so I like didn't scratch any of them off, I don't think, and it only lasted like 2 days, the really itchiness, so it's not so bad. Gnomes Galore says, not necessarily for this video, but you should do a tattoo tour. It would be pretty cool. Hell yeah, I actually do definitely want to do one of those. I have 2 tattoos on my arms planned coming up, so I'll probably wait till I have like a couple more things to show off, because right now I just have 2 on my leg, so I'll wait till I have at least 4. But I would love to show you guys like some tattoo and piercing tour one day. Thank you for your question. Okay, Feep says, do they ever fade? Are they like any other tattoo and long lasting? Love your videos, dude. Thank you. So yes they do fade, absolutely. That is like the one, I mean, for me it's a downside, but for other people it could be considered an upside, I guess. So theoretically, if you take good care of them, they can last 2 to 3 years, I think is what they say, but even after like 3 years, like you can still see them, they're just like a little bit orange when they fade. Like right now you can see like the ones that are new are like brown and the ones that are old are like orange, so that's just like something I guess to keep in mind. But yeah, they do fade. You do need to get touch-ups, but also like for some people they're like, oh, I just want tattoos for like a temporary amount of time, so that's all good. Oh my god, how long is this person gonna fucking stand in front of my fucking window? Holy. And will you have to go often for touch-ups? Yeah, so usually what Sydney does is you like get them, wait a couple weeks, and then go right again for touch-ups, and then wait like a year or 2 to go again. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I've never gotten any of my other tattoos touched up, so I don't know if the process is similar or different. Oh shoot, I have to go take a antibiotic, and also this person's still here, which I fucking hate. Okay, I'm gonna be back after they leave. Okay, but seriously, like, of all the places you could possibly stop, you stop right in front of the person who's, like, filming, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna just, like, stand here for 10 minutes. Like, what the f— I hate people. I hate people. I'm sorry. We're good. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Ashdark, for your question about if they fade quickly and if I have to go often for touch-ups. Okay, next person. The Octopus Cat. This might be a stupid question, but, like, why did you get them? Not a stupid question at all. Okay, so I naturally don't have any freckles at all. I have like a couple of what people would consider like moles, like none of the like bumped out ones, but just like ones on my face. I think you can like maybe see some of them. You can tell because they're like a lot darker than the freckles and the other ones. But I've always so envied people, even like since I was a little kid. I like wanted freckles so freaking bad. I've always thought they were so cute. I remember being like probably like 7 with one of my best friends and like trying to do like fake freckle makeup. And then when I was in high school, I was very into like kind of fairy hippie aesthetics, and I would do glitter freckles every day. And then I ran out of glitter that was like environmentally friendly and stuff, so I started doing freckles with concealer and just makeup every day, and I used like a stipple sponge. Yeah, basically since I was a kid, I've thought freckles were the cutest freaking thing ever. I've always really envied people who had them and just think they're like such a beautiful feature. And when I was in high school, I was like always trying to like make myself look like I had freckles and stuff, but with makeup freckles it's annoying because they can smudge and you have to do them every day and this and that, so it's just like so cool to finally have freckles just like on my face. Like I remember the first time I got them tattooed, like when they were fully healed, and just seeing myself with no makeup on and my freckles, I like actually found myself like attractive, which was something that I hadn't really experienced before, and I was just like, oh my god. And it's like so cool because when I was like a kid, I really didn't find myself that appealing looking, especially without makeup on, and it's really cool to be an adult and to have the piercings that I want to have, to be able to have the hair color that I want to have, to be able to like modify my appearance in the way that I want. To have freckle tattoos like literally changed my perception of myself so much. I don't want to be like vain and stuff, but they make me so happy. They make me feel so much better about myself. I remember when I first got them, it was one of the first times that I felt like I could just like go around with no makeup and feel like really okay and confident and whatever in myself, so that was awesome. Okay, one of the things that I forgot to mention that's like my favorite about the freckle tattoos is if and when I ever get like zits or acne, kind of blends into the freckles, and it makes it a lot less likely that I'm gonna like pick and try to pry them off my face, because I have a lot of issues with skin picking normally, and having freckle tattoos on my face like genuinely helped me not pick on my face a lot, and that helped. So like that was such an unexpected but great side benefit of having the freckles for me. So yeah. I've always been too scared to get any tattoos, said the octopus cat. Not of the pain or anything, like the commitment, I guess. I get that. I definitely used to feel the same way. As I've been dating a tattoo artist though, Cage and I have been together for like 4 years now, and since we've been together, he's just gotten more and more tatted up, and the more I see him get tattoos, the more and more I'm like, wow, this is like such beautiful art, and it's like so inspiring to see him get them done. Whenever I see other people with tattoos, I'm like, that's so beautiful, like, and it's just really been making me like get that itch, get that craving to get more like artistic looking, like not just freckled like tattoos, but like more like art-based tattoos. So yeah, I get the fear of commitment. I guess the thing that the thing that kind of made me like kind of reconsider, or like the thing that like talking to Cage, because I was like, wow, like you have so many tattoos, it's like so cool, it's so beautiful, like I like wish I was tatted up and like whatever, and he's like, okay, well the thing with that is that you have to like kind of start just getting stuff, and if you want to be like covered in tattoos, you can't be extremely specific about every single thing you want. And I mean, this is just his opinion, everyone is different, and if you want to be extremely specific about every single thing you want to get, then that's like totally okay too. But he'll just like he has like a lot of tattoos that are just like, oh, this is like a cowboy lady because she's cool looking, and like this is like a sparrow because whatever, you know, like just, you know, designs that he likes. And I think that that's like a super cool way to get them. And it's true, if you want to be like covered in them, you have to like start getting them at some point. So yeah, I understand the fear of commitment. I think it's different for everyone, but yeah, I think one tip people have is like to sit on the design for like 2 years and then get it. I don't know about that. I honestly change like my interests and my aesthetics and stuff like so often, and I like always like cycle in and out of things, so there's like some that I'm like, man, like I hope I don't regret this, but also it'll always be like a cool reminder of that phase in my life. So maybe if you think about it that way, it helps a little bit. Okay, Lindsay Lane says, do you think you'll not want freckles anymore? I doubt it, because I've loved them for my whole life, but maybe. I've considered getting a beauty mark tattoo on my face. That sounds so cute, but many friends discourage me from doing so because you can just do it with makeup. I'm still up in the air about it. Lindsay Lane, I think, like, yeah, you can just do it with makeup, but if you think you look cute with a beauty mark and like you've done it every day, or like you want to do it every day and it's just like what you want to look like, I think like there's nothing freaking wrong with that. Also, like beauty mark piercings I think are like a really cool thing. I remember in high school I had a French teacher who's like the prettiest lady ever. She had like a very like rockabilly aesthetic, and she had is it a Monroe piercing, the one up here? Maybe, yeah, because like Marilyn Monroe. Either way, it was just like the most beautiful little like hint of like just sparkle on her. Oh my god, it was so gorgeous, and she was just like the prettiest teacher ever. So I think, yeah, your friends are right, you can just do it with makeup, but you can also just get it tattooed, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think if you think it looks pretty on you, you can do it. Gnome's Glory says, can't wait to see it. Thank you. Captain Kerosene says, yay, I remember you talking about wanting to get them, and now you did. Really looking forward to see how they look. Thank you. Yeah, this is actually my 3rd time probably getting them. So yeah, I'm happy that they're fresh again, because yeah, I had them before, but they were like very faded out. As you can see, they were very like orange underneath. Okay. Candy Creations. Rabbit, I watched your live stream on January 1st today, and I think you said you like pigs, so I made a pig perler. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. Ruben Cassidy says, I feel like I recognize your artist, but I can't remember their name. I hope you like them. Yes, their name is Sydney. Their Instagram is White Trash Flash. Of course, I'll link them below. They do incredible work. They're actually doing one of my arm tattoos coming up soon, so I can't freaking wait. But yeah, I'll definitely link them below. Maybe like post some of my favorite of their stuff here, because yeah, they deserve all the love. Definitely check them out on Instagram. Oddb14 says, have you gotten any other tattoos, or is this your first? Yes, I have 2 other tattoos. Both of them are by my boyfriend. If you've gotten some before, how is this different? Healing took way less time. Definitely not as painful, and it took like 20 minutes. So those 3 things, like basically it was like fast and easy compared to like my other tattoos that have been like arduous and long and painful. Jen says, that's really cool, can't wait, thank you. Oh, Alex making noise, what do you use for moisturizer? I can imagine it's tricky because it's facial. Yeah, so I was really worried about this, and I was like, oh, should I like go and like buy something like non-scented and non like whatever. I didn't bother. I use the same stuff all the time. It's from a really cool local kind of Canadian shop that makes all their own stuff from bee products. The thing that I use is their Neroli Chamomile face moisturizer. It smells so freaking good. I found it like a couple years ago and it's the only thing that I use pretty much. I love it so much, mostly because it smells so good. Neroli is orange flowers, if you didn't know, and like orange blossoms, and it, oh, best thing ever. I love it so much. But yeah, the main thing about moisturizer is like, yeah, if you can use like an unscented, really natural one, that's great. Yeah, this one is, I thought was like, okay. And then the thing was like very gently patting it on and not like rubbing, because I was like very scared that I could like potentially rub off the things. Elisa says, kind of the same question about routine and moisturizer we talked about. Also, how long was the tattooing process? Like 20 minutes? And how painful was it? Already talked about it. Very interested in getting it done for myself. Hell yeah, in the future. So extremely happy you're making a video on it. Hell yeah, I really hope you find a good artist. My biggest tip is to like make sure that you check out their work before, because I feel like some freckle tattoos that I've seen, I don't want to be mean. This is, it's weird that this is gonna sound mean, but like sometimes they're too perfect. Like if they're too symmetrical, I feel like it can make them look less real. Maybe that's like a personal thing, or like if you want them to look like more cartoonish, that's also a super cute look. When I did glitter freckles, I wasn't trying to make them look real. I was trying to look like a sparkly fairy. So like it's up to what your kind of goal is. So yeah. I would just make sure that you find an artist that like does them in a style that you like, because it there's so many different styles, and I like really lucked out with Sydney because I feel like they do them in like such a natural looking way. And originally they concentrated them mostly like on my nose and cheeks, and then I was like, hey, can I actually get them like up by my hairline too? And I just love it. They like filled it in so much more, and this part hurt because it's so freaking bony, but yeah, it was good. Natural Girl 0627, are they permanent or do they fade after time? Yeah, about like 2-3 years depending on how good care of them you take. Hey, it's Kat said, are they like real looking though? I hope that's not rude to ask. No, it's okay. And also just how much they fade, you know. Yeah, I answered the fading question. How real they look, I mean, that's up to your perception. I think they look pretty real. But like, if you don't, that's also like fine. I'm not like at all wanting to ever try to like hide that I don't naturally have freckles, or like if I ever got any other kind of cosmetic procedures, which I don't think I would, but like if I ever were to, I would never want to be like, no, this is just how I just naturally popped out like this one day. So yeah, I think they look natural, but also if they didn't, that wouldn't be the biggest deal to me, because like I said, glitter freckles, it's a vibe. But yeah, I think that's about kind of up to perception, but I think they look good. Okay, this isn't about tattoo LMA, sorry, but what editing software do you use? iMovie. Okay. But yeah, regardless, I really hope that that was helpful. I hope that if you're planning to get like some freckle or facial tattoos, whatever they look like, I hope that they're lots of fun, and I hope you love them, and I hope you find a really good artist that does them well. But yeah, that's all I got for you today, and I hope you're having a wonderful day or night or whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye!